All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here on the Harmless Dave channel, talking about more soap opera stuff. The musical Chairs of Singers for the band Foreigner, and doing it in real time. That is, talking about this stuff for a few people just like you and just like me. Of course, if you're down south somewhere, it's not Foreigner, it's FURANER. Hey, I like FURANER. I like that Jukebox Hero song they do. Yeah. Cold as Ice, one of my all-time... All right, shut up. All right. I just made fun of a whole bunch of people from the South. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm just going to talk about FURANER here. FURANER. Where'd that syllable go? You lost a syllable. Go find it. So, FURANER will embark on a Canadian tour in the fall. All right. Now, I've speculated about who's going to be singing with Foreigner. I'm going to try to pronounce it correctly now. And there are rumors, right? And I think they're more than just rumors that Kelly Hansen might be all done with Foreigner at a certain point. I don't know. All I can tell you is that someone fairly close to the situation told me, like, I don't know, maybe 2 months ago now, that Kelly might be phased out. Now, the band hasn't confirmed that, but they're throwing out things and they're not putting out additional information. In fact, the website that has this story is saying, well, we reached out to Foreigner for some clarity about whether or not Kelly Hansen will be there. Now, it isn't Luis. It isn't Lou Gramm up in Canada. All right? This is something new here. So my buddy Paulie D, I don't know if he's interested in going to see FURANER. I had to do it again, up in Canada. But they will be embarking on a tour this fall, starting in St. John's, Newfoundland, and concluding in Kelowna. I'm going to try to get this right. Or Kelowna, British Columbia. Yeah, on November 7th. So they're going cross country. They're starting in St. John's and going to BC. So Canadian Rockers 5440 will be providing support, meaning they will be opening up for FURANER. Tickets go on sale Friday. Now, the punchline here is they will be joined by guest vocalist Jordy Brown. Huh? Like, let's just bring in someone else. So while they're up in Canada, they're going to have... Now, who's Jordy Brown? Well, apparently he's going to be in the musical Jukebox Hero, which is set to go into production in 2026. Brown played the male lead in the 2018 workshop production of the musical in Calgary and Edmonton, as well as a sold-out run at Toronto's Ed Mirvish Theatre in 2019. So this guy apparently has got some acting skills and some singing skills. According to Mick Jones, who issued a statement, so Mick is still around, thank God. I was wondering. He says, I was most impressed by Jordy's performances of Jukebox Hero, the musical, in Canada. Who's paying attention to that other than Mick Jones? Mick says he's not only a consummate vocalist, but a verified Broadway actor to boot. We look forward to welcoming him at our shows during FURANER's Canadian tour. It is unclear to the extent which Brown will perform at each show. Maybe he's playing the role of Lou Gramm up in Canada. We don't know. Or if current singer Kelly Hansen will participate in the tour at all. Hansen does not appear in the band's press photos provided with the announcement. And a number of people apparently are reaching out to the band to get some clarity on that. It seems as though they're trying to keep all this stuff under wraps for whatever reason, like they needed any more neutral or negative publicity. You know what? I bet you people are going to turn out in droves for this, because the casual fan with disposable income, I'm talking to you baby boomers, you who are 70 plus years old out there, who want to go see a band like Foreigner and a Broadway show all rolled into one package. This is right up your alley. You don't care that Lou Graham's not going to be there. You don't care if Kelly Hansen is going to be there or not. All you care, and talk about zero original members. You're not even getting second generation members here. Maybe you are. Maybe you're getting Jeff Pilson, right? Unless Jeff is called off to do something else, in which case he probably would do that. But yeah, this is a fall tour, starts October 21st, wraps up November 7th. And it's going to be featuring a Broadway singer. So who knows? And then this could become a trend where maybe somebody who wins The Voice will be offered to do a run of shows with Foreigner. People will show up, and people will show up for that. People get mad at me because I don't watch these shows. They're like, you don't watch The Voice? Oh, you should have seen last night they had a contestant who sang Don't Stop Believing. And I'm like, really? Really? Cool. All right. No, I didn't watch The Voice. Sorry. Or American Idol, if that's still on. I'm assuming it is. But yeah, they'll probably scoop someone from one of these TV vocal competition shows. Maybe they'll find, depending on what country they're in, like if they go over to the UK, I'm pretty sure there's a UK version of The Voice. They call it something else. And whoever the winner of that is going to get to sing with Foreigner for a run of shows. And they'll probably sell out all the shows. So, because, I don't know, something weird is happening. Like, all of these bands are starting to turn into traveling orchestras with the name. I use that term very loosely, orchestra. Think of like the big band era, and now you have like, you know, the Tommy Dorsey band. Soon you're going to have the Foreigner band, touring band, or something like that. And these guys are just going to put out a product, and it doesn't really matter who's in it. They're just going to perform the songs, and the songs won't even be performed accurately like the way you used to hear them on the radio. In fact, I'm sure I just gave people a huge idea. You can bring a full orchestra with you. Not that that hasn't been done before, but I mean, the change, the conversion to this is going to happen over the next how many years? It just depends on the enthusiasm for the music. And if you have a musical director, in the case of Foreigner, you have Mick Jones, and then, of course, you have Jeff Pilson. And I'm sure we can find someone else. Maybe they'll give that job to Kelly Hansen if he doesn't want to do this anymore as the lead singer. Or they could call me. I would be more than happy to be Foreigner's musical director. I would pick out some kickin' songs, and I would do vocal auditions. I wouldn't do the celebrity thing. I'd actually try to find someone who sounds the most like Lou Graham that's humanly possible. That's what I would do. But I'm sure they've thought of that. Anyway, folks, as the Foreigner turns. So, you know, if you're up in Canada, you can get your tickets to go see Foreigner. It's going to be great. They got a Broadway singer. I love Broadway. Don't you love musicals? Some guy from the South. Probably not thinking about Broadway musicals. He probably wants something a little more masculine, you know, a little tougher. But, you know, hey, this is why they kicked Dennis DeYoung out of Styx, right? Because he wasn't tough enough. He wasn't masculine. And now they've got a guy who's even less masculine than Dennis, who spins his keyboard around. So whatever, folks. It's all about marketing. It's all about, you know, creating creating the right atmosphere and getting the right publicity and hiring the right person who's in the media spotlight. It's not about quality control. All right, folks, I'm done. Hence, when we wrap up this video here, you're not going to be thinking about this as a good quality control moment. This is just me. This is me doing what I do. If you can remember to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell if you want notifications. Make sure you hit the all button so you get all the notifications. And also, I need your support. Patreon, buy me a coffee, YouTube memberships, PJ Rock Super Chats. You know what's really funny? Is someone said, hey, I left you a PJ Rock Super Chat. So, PJ, you're becoming famous. Your Super Chats are now a thing on my channel, and someone else is celebrating the PJ Rock Super Chat. God bless everyone, including this new guy, Jordy Brown, who is just going to do the whole Broadway thing for Foreigner, and it's going to be amazing, and it's going to be ticket prices starting at like $800 a pop.